And I want you to know I'm a mama, I'm a grandma, and I love the children.
Amen.
I love the children. And no matter what you've gone through or going through, mama's love doesn't change. Okay?
Yeah.
Amen. Amen.
It remains the same. And I want you to feel, I was just so thrilled when I didn't even know you guys were here. And I'm so glad that you listen and that you accept. You got to trust somebody.
Yes.
And I know you've been disappointed. And I know it's been it hasn't been easy. So I understand when you're skeptical and you just don't know who to believe anymore. But I do want you to know there are some real people left on the earth.
Amen.
Amen. And he certainly is one. I'm got a mother's heart. And I just want you to know, red, yellow, black, it don't make no difference to me. We're all God's children in his sight. So I just want you to know, now that I've seen your faces, I'm going to be praying for you. I'm a praying mama, okay? And I'm going to be praying for you that whatever the need is, and I know some of it is very deep, don't give up on God. Don't give up. I don't care how hopeless it may seem. Keep holding on to faith. Okay? And know there is a mama, grandma, whoever that's here praying for you. Amen?
Amen.
Love you.
Amen.
Give God a clap. Andre has something he wants
And
to
we
say.
have doctor, we have servant of God also here that will say a little word of greetings before she came in with the doctor. And like I've said, she's in charge of the National Day of Prayer.
Y'all are all welcome. Come down on the West Lawn, okay?
Yeah.
It's the first Thursday of every May. Come, just like you are. You are welcome. And make sure you make your way to me and say, hey, remember I saw you at YWCA? Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll be so glad to see you. Okay? That's my spiritual son. Right there who's going to greet you.
Amen. Please, you're welcome, sir.
It's funny because the Lord did share a scripture I would like to share with you all, and it's in line with what Dr. Boone said, and that's Romans 8:15. Romans 8:15 says, the spirit you receive does not make you slaves, so that you live in fear again. Rather, the spirit you receive brought you about your adoption to sonship, and by him we cry, Abba, Father. And so I just would like to share with you, as Dr. Boone says, she's a mother, she's a grandmother, and she has that spirit as a mother to pray for you. But I just want to also acknowledge the spirit of the Father. That Father is in God and through Jesus Christ. And as Dr. Boone said, she as a mother will love you at all times. She's going to pray with you. I don't care how impossible the situation may seem or how difficult or what the history is. But I want to say more than Dr. Boone, the spirit of the Father's heart towards you is even greater than that.
Yes.
That I don't care where you are, the Father's eyes are always upon you. His heart always longs for you, and he's always making intercession for you. And he gives you permission to call him Papa. And so, you know, I'm a son of Dr. Boone's, and she certainly had prayed for me on many occasions, as she will be praying for you. But I thank God when she's not around, I can say, Papa God, Father God, what's going on? Father God, save me. Father God, help turn this situation around. And every time he turns it around. I remember when they were trying to fire me off my job, I cried out to Abba. You know, they said on my job that the witch doctors and the sorcerers were all trying to get rid of me. But as long as your faith is in God, they cannot prevail against you. Amen?
Amen.
When my house went into foreclosure and I thought I'd become homeless, I cried out to Papa God, and he was able to rescue me and bring me out of financial dilemma and reestablish me and made it able for me to keep my house. So I encourage you in your private time, your personal time, and even your fellowship to cry out to God, not to God as a God, like a statue or like something far away in the heavenlies, but to cry out him on a personal level as Papa. You know, Daddy God. It's because if you think about it, and you see some kids, when Daddy comes home from work, the kids run to the door and they jump in his arms. And as far as Daddy's concerned, they never get too old. Amen? Amen. And I tell people all the time, I have what I call my inner child. My inner child every now and then cuts up. You know what I'm saying? When my inner child doesn't get what it wants, it throws a tantrum. And then I get called a brat. I'm 53 years old, but I still get called a brat every now and then. But the blessing of it, even at 53, I still see God as Father. I still see him as Daddy, and I still see myself as his kid. And that he's going to provide for me, he's going to shelter me and take care of me. Amen? Amen. So I just want to encourage you, when it comes to God, you know, it's nice to call him by all of his titles and Yeshua and Yahweh and all that good stuff, but it is more better to call him by his personal name, and that's Papa. Love you all. God bless you. And you know how to call on God.
I want to thank you guys to listen to my brother, and then we'll just sing a little song, and I'll call Dr. David to lead us. And there's this song I normally hear: lean on him when you are not strong. I'll be your friend to help you carry on, for it won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Oh, it won't be long. You're gonna need someone to lean on. When you're not strong, he'll be your